Welcome back, everyone. Today we're in the Giants Editor, and I'm Jewel. As you can see, we're on the Jules Peaceful Valley map, and we're working on the Postal, or the Parcel, American Parcel Logistics place. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's free and it helps the channel grow. It helps me know that you want to see more videos and tutorials. So please hit subscribe and hit the like button and share. We're going to go ahead and get started. And as you can see, we got all this stuff in here. And basically, I'm going to have a road over here. I'm going to have a fence along here. You're going to drive this way. If this is all going to get flattened, then you're going to be able to turn back here, go this way. You got all this room to do what you got to do here. You'll be able to turn and go this way. Between these buildings, you'll be able to turn and go through here and go back through here, like so. And then if you want to get behind that building, the road is going to be on this side to do that. And we're going to lower all this and, of course, adjust all the brick and everything that we need. So, let's go ahead and get started. I guess we can go on and do the groundwork. So let's put it on sculpt mode and make sure we hit Control R right here on the part that's already been done. Make sure we put it on replace, and we're just going to bring it on back to the fence and knock it down or bring it up, whatever we got to do. Situate it all. Go all the way to where this fence over here is. Gonna have a road cutting through here potentially. So we're just gonna get all this area, make sure it's all down inside the building. All inside here. Drag it all around. Make sure it's down or up or whichever way it needs to go. Turn off that and come on down so we can see what we got here. Alright, we got more to do, so we're going to do it. Turn it back on, continue. Knock some of this down. Like so. I'm going to go a little further because we still got to adjust all that for what we do whenever we do put something next to here. We'll do that later, but there is going to be a fence here. Alrighty. So, we should be all set, as you can see. Like so. This is a hill we're going to be going up. We'll slope it a little if we have to. But the fence is roughly going to be right where this concrete line is, roughly speaking. And we may or may not put a school here. I haven't decided yet. Would have to make one. They don't have a custom one that I know of. And let me see what we got here. Trying to decide what do I want to paint the parking lot. Concrete or what? That's a tough one. Could do some of it concrete. I don't know. Or we could just do the asphalt like this one. I'll have to think on that, but for now we're not going to paint anything. We're going to work on the walls. So click on here, get the whole group. We're going to bring that wall down. Uh-oh, what's that? Okay, part of the pole, okay. So we want this to come down. Trying to decide where to though. And how far and what's, see now that ground's gonna change right there. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to leave it back further? I think I want to leave it back further here to about right there so that you can still see your other buildings. And then we can have some other sort of whatever. Either chain link, or if we don't want chain link, we could put something else here. But I think that should be enough room. I don't know. Not a whole lot of room, is it? Let me see. I'm thinking we're gonna need to move it over a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. That ought to be enough room to get through here with a vehicle. If not, we'll go on that side, but that should be good. And so now we're gonna check the squareness. Looks pretty decent. It's not perfect. We may have to adjust some of these. That one's already at 90, so it should be okay though. This one's at 90. This one's not because it's got different setup. So we may have to change that building a little bit and twist it. But let's go ahead and duplicate this. Control D as in dog. And let it duplicate. Once it duplicates, you can highlight the red arrow and just drag it over. And then we can do what we want. If we want to get rid of this extra one, we can. That little, this piece. Let me see what we got here. So we could just move that out of the way. Alright, now we're going to click back on this whole group. And it'll move that one, but we'll worry about dealing with that piece later. So don't worry about it. It'll slide it with us, but we're not worried about it. We're just trying to get this in set up. So we need to get over here. It's hard to do when they got that thing so far away from you. Like so. Trying to get in an angle where I can see it and still move it. Hard to do. Alright. So you're going to just put it inside that concrete. And we should be straight. Yep. And then we're going to duplicate this one because it's more ready for that type of deal. So we're going to hit Control D, duplicate. As soon as it does, you're going to move this over. Now remember, we got that extra, but we can get rid of it or move it or do whatever we need to do when we get ready. So don't worry about it. Alright, let's move back so we can see. And put this right. As soon as it touches, we're good. Okay, and we need one more, or we'll see. We may do one and then just do it at that distance, or we'll break it apart. Control D. Alright. Drag it over. Roll down. Try to get where you can see. And as soon as you can get it in there, let's get where we can see better, cause alright, let me see. Nope, needs to go a hair bit more. That's too much, right there. Alright. So now that we have that in there, we got all that, and you can see it's not that much further back. So I'm trying to decide if I want to break off these two, or where do I want to slide it to. Alrighty. Do I want to end it here or jump it all the way back? I don't want to go so far, so I'm probably going to get rid of this piece. We'll delete it or move it somewhere else in a minute. We can always adjust it. So, alright, trying to decide. Probably leave that piece and connect this, or we'll move this piece and connect that piece as a whole. over here, like so. Bring it over till you get where you need to be, and then get in there where you can actually see. It's gonna have to slide this away a little. So we're gonna get over here so we can get that right. You can see what we need to do. Slide it a bit. That's about right. It wants to move a lot when you press it, so you're gonna have to fight with it. There we go. Alright, and then we're gonna move it in or out as needed. It's kinda hard to tell though from being way over here. Let's go over here and come from this way so we can see. Alrighty. So we know that's I'm gonna say right there should be okay. Let's look. That looks alright. And we're good to go there. So now we can take and either duplicate this one or just go on and use this one. But we still got to get rid of one of these, which we will change. Like I said, we can delete it. Click on that. And then move this back. And move it over to here. Forward. And then let's move it over just a hair. That's done. Now let's get this part. Alright. That's not too bad, honestly. Is it? I think it needs to go. I don't know. Is it even crooked? I'm kinda not thinking I need to move it. I think it's okay. I'm gonna leave it. Alright, and that piece is good. Now we can Control D and duplicate. Or I didn't need a whole lot. I probably could have used what I had. Well, I only had one piece though. I don't know how much I would have needed to get to this fence line. Yeah, I need another whole section. Alright, so we already duplicated it, so we're going to drag it over. Get to the end, slide it back, and get down there where you can look at it. Slightly bring it till that green line disappears, and we should be good because we duplicated it straight, so it went straight. So we're good there. This actually went to a decent spot. Let me see. That is not bad. I like that. That's perfect. So now, let me see. We'll duplicate this one. Alright. And when it's finished, we're going to slide it, I guess, over to here. Well, actually, we're going to go ahead and turn it. And we're going to put 90, negative 90. So it'll be right, like the other one. The other side's 90. So this is negative 90. And then, come where we can get to it. Drag this up. Put it back. Get in where we can look. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want an opening? Do I want an opening on the back side of the post office? And I'm thinking we need another entrance. So I'm going to leave space. Let me see. Let me see here. I'm thinking about leaving 2 spots for the entrance coming through. So we're going to leave this piece. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let me see. Should we leave it? Have a road coming here. I think that would be nice. I'm thinking about leaving this section. That should be wide enough to get through. So then we gotta move different pieces here. Alright. So what I'm gonna do then is move these to the other side. Like so. And then I'll get that straight in just a second. Move this one to the other side. I'll get it straight in a minute. And move this one to the other side. Like so. Okay. That's our opening, so I'm hoping it's wide enough. I think it is. Alright. Let's get over here. Get back over here and get this moved into place. I don't think I moved. Yeah, I did. I gotta get this one into place. I think I moved it. Yeah. Till it just touches. Then we'll move this one. Till it just touches. Alright. Then we'll move this one till it just touches. Like so. I think it did. Trying to get myself situated. And right there. Let me see. Alright, I think that's okay. I don't know, it seems like it's not right. Yeah, I guess it is. Alright, let's move this one till it just touches. And now we got that done. We'll deal with these in a minute. We actually should probably bring them on over here. We're just going to drag it over. Pull it up. Click on it. Pull it over here. Drag it on down. Get over here and line it up properly. Alright. Not bad. Situate it. And that should be good. We're going to go ahead and hit save. We don't want to do a ton of work without saving. I hadn't saved in a good bit. So get your stuff saved every now and again. Alright, so now let's go on and get some of this stuff cleared up. This piece. Just drag it over. Like so. And drag it down. And go have a look. Then we don't got to delete anything. And bring it back. As soon as it touches, then we got to bring it over till it matches and check the top. Okay. Gotta bring it over. And I think that's close. I think that's real close. We gotta move it just a little. Potentially there. I think that's pretty good. Okay. So now we got columns. We got other stuff. So we need to either use or we don't have another one of them walls, do we? Let me see. Nope, just columns. Okay. That's fine. Just wanted to check. Okay, I'm going to go back here and duplicate this one again because it's a full piece. And we'll go ahead and spin it like so. Make it -90 as before. Drag it down. Okay. Alright. And drag it on down. Come back over here. And drag it back over here. Alright. Oh, we need a column. So we're going to use this one. Alright. Drag this over. Line her up. Okay. Push it back. Alright. Just as it goes in. Something like so. This is not perfectly straight. We're going to bring it over to about right there. This one needs to come on back. As soon as we get this whole group selected and bring it back. Oh, we'll have to fix that. We'll bring this over and then put this back. It looks like we gotta move something. I thought it lined up perfectly, but apparently it didn't. So somebody's crooked somewhere. See, that part's gonna be okay, but we gotta move this whole group. Then I'll have to move that again because it's connected. So it's gonna be hard. I'll have to come from this direction because you can't see it. Okay. Right about. I gotta try not to look at that post. I gotta look at this other spot. Because that's what I'm worried about. This little spot. Right about. I think that's okay. I think that's straight. Okay. Alrighty. Oh no! Y'all see what happened? I brought my piece over here. Now I gotta take it back. I didn't duplicate it. Alright. Let's just keep going back till we get there. That was a mistake. Go ahead and undo all that. I didn't realize I did that. Okay, that should be good. Yeah. I think it is. I don't know, it doesn't look straight, does it? No, it's not. It's not far enough. There we go. I think that's good. Okay. So let's click on here This one looks like it didn't quite get where it should. That's just kind of weird. I could move this over, but we'll worry with that in a second. Let's get this and duplicate the thing. Control D. Make sure it duplicates this time. Alright. And we'll just bring it down and rotate it. Put it on 90. Like so. Unless we should have put it on the other way. Yep. Alright, we'll see. No, that was fine. There we go. Get back on track here. Okay, well, our levels are different now. So where did I move something? Oh, these. These are different. Interesting. Okay. I think that's fixed. Alright. Let me go look at this one. That's close. I feel like it's pretty close. I think that's good enough. And then we'll go ahead back on this. And then we'll back up, push this till it gets there. Check it. Looks alright. And we can come on over here. And duplicate again. Control D. Wait till it does. When it does, drag it down and situate it. Go on over here. Get down close. There we go. And what else do we have? We have need of a little bit more room. It's those extra ones we added. We skipped 2, so that's the 2 that would have been here. Or that we added, then it would have been another whole piece. Let's Control D and duplicate. And bring it over. Let's just go ahead and at least get this situated and work it out after that. Until it comes into place. And it looks like it is in place. So, what do we have here? So roughly, it's this piece. So 3 extras. So let's go down to the road and decide, is that okay or not? Is it not good? I'm thinking 2 of them is a thing that we need to deal with. So I'm going to delete this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now let's go see if that was enough. So see, that pulled it more forward, but it don't matter because you're on a different side of the yard. So I think that's decent. Okay, we'll delete all these, I suppose. We technically could go on and use them, but alrighty. Take care of that. Alright. So now we have our bench. Let's save it. So we're good there. We'll have to build this up if we're going to have a road on the back side, which we may not. Uh-oh, almost crashed. Not good. Definitely gonna have to make a backup soon since I've did so much. Alright. So now there'll be a school or something here. I may change that. Then there'll be a road out of here. And it gets you right on past the school too. It's a little back way here. And or we could put a road more here and then it just veers off into there so that it can be a road that goes down a street to the back side of some things potentially. We'll see. I haven't fully decided. But I think we pretty well got that area decent. I mean, I might tweak this building a little. It seems a little crooked. Let's just click on it and try to see. Let's just tweak it just a little bit. I think that's better. Maybe. We'll see. Hit save again. We can always adjust it if we have to. I want to go down here and look at that. See if everything's good. Uh-oh. Looks like we lost our... Oh, no. It's still there. Alright. So we will be building... I'm not going to do it right now on this episode. But we're going to be building parking lot lines and things. And we're going to probably paint it either concrete or asphalt. I'm thinking asphalt. But I don't know. I don't have a lot to choose from. So I'm thinking asphalt. Let's just paint it what we painted this parking lot here. So let's click on here. Put it on add. Hover over it. Hit Control R. Turn it off. Turn back around. Slide our little self over here. And turn it back on. Make sure we have it on add. And let's see what we got here. Now we obviously could make a road more distinct. Or we'll just do the asphalt. But for now we're just going to do the asphalt. So I'm just going to make it look like the asphalt. And try to get it situated. We're going to come out this way a little just to have it set up. Alright. We'll get everything perfect later. This is just basic stuff right now. We're not worried about every little spot, like if there's a mispaint or like whatever, overpaint. So, because we're going to have a road over there as well. And we'll just bring it here. We'll probably change the paint later. On this front, we're going to have grass in some areas. I'm just not quite ready to go into all that right now. But basically, that's our our asphalt. So we're going to have parking stripes, different spots up here. We're going to have a road. Depending on what we decide and how we decide to make the road. Let's see, we'll have to smooth some of this down a bit more. Let's go ahead and put it on smooth and knock some of that down right there. Knock some of that down a little bit more so that when we come up in there, it's not too high. See, that's a little bit of a dip there. Let's fix that. Smooth it out. Make it nice and a gentle slope. Alrighty. And this has got to be smoothed down just a bit more. Just like so. And there we go. So it's pretty much done with as far as just the basics of it. I'm not ready to decorate every single thing in this specific area. I'm trying to get basic areas established, and then we'll come back and do a little fine tuning. We do need to move the garbage cans. I'm probably going to forget about them if I don't. I think they're hiding in some building. There they are. Oh, get out of the building. Alright, let me see. Get out of there. Get out of there. And there should be 2 of these, I think. So we're gonna have to move it. Get that one out. Okay. See if there's anything else I've missed. Okay, that's that. Alright. So we need to put this somewhere. Where, oh where? I'm thinking, that's gonna be interesting. They didn't give me much room back here to put it. Will I have room to drive through here and still have a garbage can? That's the question. For now, we're gonna stick it here, but that may not be where it ends up. We're just gonna get it somewhere. And put it over here. It may be moved later. And drag it to there. We probably end up putting that at the back of the parking lot, potentially. Alright, let's move it in a little closer before we end it. Come on. I'm clicking on you. And bring it back. Bring these back. And bring this back. Good enough. And if I have anything under the ground, we'll deal with that later. There was a fence somewhere, a wood fence, I thought. We got all that stuff too. We're gonna hit save. I think we're gonna call that an episode. I think we got a lot done. Let me let it do its thing. Come on up here. Alrighty. Well, I think we're gonna call it here. We'll remember we'll deal with this stuff later. We're just doing bit by bit. But we're gonna call that an episode. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.